Now, almost 100 Nottinghamshire police officers have lost their claim for compensation for being forced to take early retirement.
Today, an employment appeal tribunal overturned a landmark decision that the officers had been unfairly dismissed. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
I had a firearms incident just there.
Dave Shardlow was a policeman in Nottinghamshire for almost 40 years, but he lost his job because of budget cuts, forced to retire from a career that he loved. It happened because police officers can't be made redundant, so instead a number of forces used a pension rule known as Regulation A19, where officers can be retired after 30 years in the interests of general efficiency. It prompted a long legal battle. Almost 100 former Nottinghamshire officers sued for unfair dismissal, and this is one of 5 forces that were found guilty of unlawful age discrimination. Now, though, that ruling's been overturned by an employment appeal tribunal. The judge, Mr. Justice Langstaff, said age discrimination is not unlawful where it is justified. The forced retirements were reasonably necessary means to achieve essential savings, and because of that, the use of A19 was proportionate. It's a vindication for Nottinghamshire's Chief Constable, who'd made contingency plans for compensation claims of up to £3.5 million.
I'm relieved that we're not facing that liability. It was a clear financial decision that had to be made, but the regret I had was that the way it treated and dealt with people who've given 30 years good and loyal service.
But you still need to make further cuts, and there'll be long-serving officers in this force who are worried that now they're going to be forcibly retired.
We used A19 for a reason in 2010. Those reasons no longer apply. We have no plans to use A19. We've got other ways in which we're planning to make our savings. And for any officer who's coming up to 30-year service, I suspect, as with all of their colleagues, they'll be looking at their 30-year threshold and choosing to retire, as most of their colleagues have done anyway.
But Nottinghamshire's Police Federation say they're deeply disappointed, and now they're considering whether they can challenge the judge's ruling. Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today, Nottinghamshire.